Well, here we go. Probably get on here, play a couple of jams, whatever, play some real shit. Spit some real knowledge. Got a lot on my mind. Just life situations and just however they play out. But in the meantime, in between time, we gonna jam this Ocean Drive, man. Just it's one of the songs I used to jam a lot back in the day. Well, not necessarily back in the day, but shit, last year I jammed this little jam.
She savage, you be with them apes. Play with this shit, you get eight. Bitch, I be covered in baby. Bitch, I be covered in baby. You know I keep me a K. You know I keep me a drink. Go, rap a nigga like an egg, bro. Big bullets leave a big hole. I was raised by the G code. Don't bend, nigga, don't fold. My uncle told me how to scrape the bowl. And my auntie still smoking blow. Came from nothing, nigga, we was po. If bitch you know this is all on the go. Take out trash for some school clothes. I'm the one that the streets chose. Now I'm on Ocean Drive, sipping codeine with the top down. 20 grand on me like a jury and a clock. Got my own money, pussy nigga, I did not sign. Say I'm savage name in the song, get some shots. I'm on Ocean Drive, sipping codeine with the top down. 20 grand on me like a jury and a clock. Lot of jury and a clock now. Lot of jury and a clock now. I'm on Ocean Drive, sipping codeine with the top down. 20 grand on me, lot of jury and a clock now. Lot of jury and a clock now. Lot of jury and a clock now. I can't leave the house without my Glock now. I can't go nowhere without my Glock now. I'm sipping codeine all on Ocean Drive. Popping Percocets, some Rodeo Drive. Baby, roll the window up and let's get high. You ain't no real nigga if you testify. I don't have to question where my niggas ride. If you got a question, they ain't on your side. Plenty late nights, I made my mama cry. Shootouts in apartments made my mama cry. See my niggas in a hearse, I Stevie wonder why. Retaliation let them spark like it's the 4th of July. Now I'm on Ocean Drive, sipping codeine with the top down. 20 grand on me, light a jury and a Glock now. Got my own money, pussy nigga, I did not sign. Say I'm savage name in the song, that's some shots. I'm on Ocean Drive, sipping codeine with the top down. 20 grand on me, light a jury and a Glock now. Lot of jury and a Glock now. Lot of jury and a Glock now. I'm on Ocean Drive, sipping codeine with the top down. 20
You know,
grand on me, lot of jury and a Glock.
there's a lot of real shit going on out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Lot of jury and a Glock now.
at the end of the day, it's I gotta make sure that I adjust my mouth, my mic and my volume or whatever for the stream, so I don't hear myself. Like I said, I'm still new to this, so I'm still learning. Still got a couple of things or whatever that I gotta get in order, but I'm gonna try to stream every day. I'm gonna try to put some positivity out there. Put real life situations out there, and just things or whatever that I believe that may need to be looked at or whatever, discussed, talked about, and we gonna keep it like that. But one of the realest things I want to talk about, I was talking to my cousin earlier today, and he told me some real shit, man. Just about being institutionalized and staying in the mindset that pretty much that we can't succeed in life, and that's a mindset. This whole movement, this sink or swim. Now that I'm on the stream or whatever, I want to say that sink or swim is really about a positive motivational movement for not gender specific, not race specific, but for anybody or whatever who's felt like they were drowning at one point in time. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you got plenty of sharks out here. You got plenty of people who want to drag you down, be crabs in the barrel. I just don't want to see you succeed in life. So you got to rise and elevate beyond all of that. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody ever want to see you doing good, ever. You know what I'm saying? And to be specific or whatever about that, I mean, you got friends, you got family. You know what I'm saying? To some degree, family or whatever can be worse. I'm not saying that they are, but they can be, because, you know, at the end of the day, out of familiarity, that's really all that you got. You know what I'm saying? And we'll talk about familiarity or whatever a little bit later, but at the end of the damn day, like, you gotta stay doing the things or whatever that you know that you can do or whatever to progress. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, to go back or whatever into what me and my cousin were talking about. My cousin is 62 years old. I'm 37. And he schooled me on some real shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, he put me up on game on just the fact that, you know, there's the 1%ers and then there's us. You know what I'm saying? They control everything. You know, and we gotta rise or whatever above all of that. We can't let that be, we can't let that distinguish who we are, whether it is the faults that we made in life, whether it is that we don't necessarily see things or whatever in the same light. You know, we gotta stay doing us. And he just put some real shit out there. Said at the end of the day, okay, let's talk about authority. At the end of the day, authority, you know what I'm saying, they got options and choices or whatever they gotta make, and so do you. You know, I feel like as long as you are doing everything that you need to do, be a law-abiding citizen, and you know, that's not all or whatever that I'll say that you have to do or whatever to stay free or whatever, or to stay relevant. I mean, at the end of the damn day, you know, whether you law-abiding or not, you know, you can run into a peace officer that's having a bad day, and he decides whatever that he just wants to do whatever he wants to do. You still have choices and options to digress the situation. That by not being belligerent, by not being so egotistical that you feel like your ego is bigger than, you know, your life, and your life should be more than anything. Whether you got kids at home, you got a wife at home, or whether it's just that you got a good job and you're gonna wake up or whatever and go to work the next day, or you could be, you know, doing what I'm doing. You live streaming, you blogging. You want to keep those simple things or whatever like they are in life. Then at the end of the day, you gotta abide. You know what I'm saying? And not just by law, but just by morality. You know, if you were taught or whatever to respect authority, then that's what you're gonna do. And if you weren't taught to do so, whatever, then you'll learn. Believe me, quickly, you'll learn. And so, that being said, it's like I said, not necessarily that's all that you got to worry about in life in terms of authority, but you got to worry about people too. And then if you're a person of hue or a person of color, then you also got to worry about color. And unfortunately, that is a big thing or whatever in America. That's a big thing, not just in America, but across the board. You gotta you got different things that will come against you. You know, people that don't completely agree with just your color, just because you're black, just because you're Mexican, hell, and nowadays just even because you're white and privileged. You know what I'm saying? This goes across the board. You know, at the end of the day, like I said, it goes back to the 1%ers out here that control every damn thing. You think that after the end of the day that, you know, if they eradicate, hypothetically, if they eradicate anything dealing with race and religion, that you don't think that the next thing is just going to be just social ethics, social society, or just the fact that you're not as wealthy or whatever as the next man, color has nothing to do with control and power. These people want power and control. You know what I'm saying? They want manipulation over the masses, and they'll do it through any way that they can. They can do it through media, hell, visual effects, any damn thing, you know. And my mind is blank on the subject or whatever in terms of how they can do it, because I've only been witness to a couple of things, but they could do it through anything. Prejudices. What do you think these different assessment tests, you know, that they have to disqualify you from different grants and loans or whatever in school and things of that nature, because they feel like you're not smart enough to go. You know, these elites, these colleges like Harvard, you know, different things of that nature to discredit. And if you're black, it's like if you don't play ball or whatever, or something or whatever, some form of entertainment, then it's like you can't make it. You know what I'm saying? We gotta beat the system, not beat the game. That's what my cousin told me or whatever. The biggest thing, he said, beat the system, not the game. You know, because the game gonna change. The game gonna be the same, but it's gonna change, and it's gonna change and mold around the system. So just because today or whatever you can get away with doing this and doing that or whatever, the system is gonna still beat that. You know what I'm saying? The system always got a trump card. You can't win against the system until you start playing for the system, or either playing with the system. And once you learn to play with the system, then you'll learn that once you conform, because you do have to conform. You have to conform and adjust. Like I gave him the example, you know, the different things that we want in life, we still control the verticals and the horizons of how things go. Now, hypothetically, your vision is only limited to 720p. You tech heads will know what I'm talking about. But you want to get to 1080p, you have to adjust. You can't continue hypothetically running the system or whatever at 720p and thinking that you're going to achieve 1080p. Like, okay, be more specific. If like I'm rendering, or just like I'm doing this video right here, I'm doing this video in 720p. If I just wanted to see a little bit more in it or whatever, then, you know, I gotta adjust my settings or whatever to get 1080p. See, there's a lot of people that don't want to adjust, but want to see improvements on things that they have not adjusted or have not conformed to. See, you gotta, again, conform to the system to beat the system. You can't go somewhere not knowing or don't have enough knowledge or whatever to suggest that you can beat something when you have no clue as to how it works and what it's working for and what it's working against. System doesn't work just against race. System works against social, society, ethics, every damn thing, religion. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wouldn't matter if you're black or white, Mexican, what, you know, whatever the situation may be. At the end of the day, like, this shit works against all that are not part of the elite, and that's crazy because it's 99% of us, and it's just 1% of the elite. You know what I'm saying? Your Rockefellers, your Rothschilds, you know, all of these different people, whatever, that Illuminati shit or whatever, it's real. It's real. They control all this shit. They control the music industry and they control the media. They said that at the end of the day, whatever, you know, the next coming would be, you know, that of if you know anything religious, because, you know, we got atheists out there, we got Buddhists out there, we got agnostics out there, we got Baptists out there, we got Catholics out there. You know, we got all kinds of different religions, but at the end of the day, none of that has anything to do with that. You know, I think that that's all about finding a type of inner peace. And a Buddhist, a Baptist, a Methodist, a Catholic, an atheist, and an agnostic can all sit at the same damn table at peace while they sit up there in confusion of what these one percenters have caused about religion, when the topic is nothing about religion and how you conduct your religion and how you conduct yourself. It's more about what your peace is within self. You know what I'm saying? If you're at peace with self, then everything else is okay. Nothing else is important. Nothing else matters whenever it is that you're at peace with self. And that's the problem, or whatever, that a lot of people don't seem to catch hold of, that a lot of things are peace within self. This is the last song that I'm gonna play, because this was just a short stream. This was not gonna be a long stream. I only wanted to do a 20-minute stream, and I just wanted to put a couple of things out there that I feel that we should all know a little bit about. You know, these songs that I played, knowing the system to a degree, they are subliminal. And if you look at, or you pay attention more to the song or whatever, then you're paying attention to my voice. You're not hearing me specific, maybe because I got the volume up too loud, or just the fact that you just want to come here or whatever to listen to songs. Everything is calculated for what it is that I'm trying to design here. A lot of us look at the picture at a close view, and a lot of us look at the picture or whatever, in a far-sighted view. If you look at it from a far-sighted view, then you miss the imperfections that created the picture. And then if you so close to the picture that all you notice is the imperfections, then you're still not gathering what it is that the whole picture is about. You have to be able to look at it in both perspectives, you know what I'm saying, and constructively align and design your understanding around what the picture is, what picture is being painted. And once you can do that, everything in life or whatever will be good, Gucci, perfect. Or maybe not even necessarily perfect, because nothing is perfect. Everything has an imperfection. I don't care how beautiful something is, how beautiful the sky is, how beautiful the water is, how beautiful your relationship is. There's always an imperfection, and I guess at the end of the day, it's just about what it is that you perceive and what you can handle in the imperfections, whatever the picture is that's being displayed to you. You find inner peace, you find happiness within self. Everything that I just said all ties into one thing. Nobody or nothing can take your peace. Not authority, not one percenters, not a relationship, not a person. You have to find all that within, and at the same time you have to conform to understanding your purpose in life and what you're here for. And once you do those things, you'll hear, as I continue to stream or whatever, I seem to contradict myself, but everything kind of goes hand in hand. What is considered a perfect picture contradicts itself or whatever, just in how the brushstrokes are painted on that picture. You got brushstrokes going one way, then you got brushstrokes going another way, but they all come together to make a picture optically for you to view in awe and place face value or place value on. And while it is a lot of you may not understand me, still trying to understand me, and for you newcomers that don't know anything about me, stay tuned. I got a lot to tell you. I got a lot on my mind. I'm gonna try to stream at least once a day, sometimes even twice a day. I believe that knowledge or whatever is only limited to those who don't have an open mind to suggestion. And this is my suggestion. My suggestion at the end of the day is you sink or you swim, man. Those are the only two options you have. You sink or you swim. And this is Kingdom signing off. Until the next stream, I'll see you then. Thank you. Be blessed. And stay awake. Sink or swim. Always next to family.